Hello everyone, I'm Socksway Up and welcome back to Socksway Up Plays Minecraft. I've been a little busy. We did a little bit of an end run. Not the biggest return on my time. We got some cool stuff though. We got some boots, some diamond armor, a little pickaxe there, but the elytra, that was the main reason why I went. I was getting a little nervous only having one, so decided, yeah, it's time to, why is it raining? It's time to get more, get some backups, but let's fly over to today's build. So you can see right now we're eating pork chops. That's not gonna do it for long term. It's not bad. We just don't have a way of getting those. We definitely need to improve. These guys here need to go. At least they need to become more efficient. We're gonna build an entity crusher. We're gonna make it a little bit more automated is the plan. We're gonna make it, it's not automated. It's not automated at all. It's actually a manual farm. But yeah, so that's the plan for today. We're gonna make a cow crushing entity farm situation, and we're gonna get that rolling here in a little bit. But first, I have a lot of stuff to collect. Let's go find some oak trees, some regular oak trees. I think we have some this direction. This area here will do just fine. Let's go ahead and destroy this forest. So today's episode, you might notice there's no Minecraft sounds. You know, sometimes you watch videos while you're playing. Sometimes you do things in the background and you forget to hit pause or stop them. A lot of the times, this is a little secret, I don't play the game with headphones or with sound. So I didn't realize our audio file got a little bit corrupted, so we had some things in the background that couldn't make it into the video, so that's why there's no sounds, but we'll make up for it. So a little bit of collecting going on. Now we got to do some trading. We need to get some more materials, so we're gonna go right back over here. We're gonna get some bricks. So I do have some masons that I want to trade with, but first we're gonna use the Fletchers to get some of these emeralds going. And then we go over to the masons and we're gonna get as many bricks as we can for this build. That should be enough. Let's go ahead and head on over to this one and let's get what we can get out of him as well. That's a lot of bricks. So let's go turn them into actual bricks. 52. Let's see, the slabs turn into 6, add 3, they're cut in half. I think it's just as efficient to do either way, so we'll do that. That's more than enough, that's plenty. Let's go ahead and find a box to store these in. Let's put them in here for now. We'll take that one with us. And we'll collect all our resources in that shulker box. But I want to get it closer to where the build is. Just kind of the way that I organize my life in Minecraft. So we'll get that there, place it on down, start collecting our materials, and we'll get on over to getting some other things collected so that we can get this build started for you and get these cows crushed and get some food in our stomachs and not have to worry about where we're gonna eat. Eventually we'll probably have a gold farm or something that we can make golden carrots out of. But here we're gonna get some granite. We're gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna do some polished granite slabs. So that's gonna be the roof of the build, just kind of giving you a little idea of what's coming. Just kind of match the other building in the area. I want to make them at least somewhat uniform with each other. So that's what we're doing there. And then we're chopping down some jungle. We need some jungle wood as well. So I might as well just spend a little bit of time doing a little bit of gathering. Then I'm gonna move the cows here. We only need to keep 4. We only need 4. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna come on over here and grab some wheat so that we can tempt those cows into going into that house. We're gonna get 4 of them, store them in the house. They can live there until it's time for them to visit the land of demise, I guess we could call it. So yeah, let's get a few in here. That's 2, 3. That's 3, it looks like. All right, so that's 3. You guys stay and start breeding, why don't you? All right, so we got them all in, get it locked up here, get our torches or lanterns, those are called, and we're gonna go ahead and get rid of the rest of these cows because we don't need them wandering around while we do this build. These guys, again, I can't kill them and start a raid because we have villagers. What do we do with them? We'll just wander away and maybe they'll go away. All right, so the time has come. All the resources are gathered. We did a little bit of terraforming to prepare for that. And before we get completely into the build, this area here, we're gonna have a retaining wall. It's gonna make a lot more sense in the next few episodes on why this wall's here. But that's the first thing that we're gonna do in this time-lapse phase of the video. Let's kick it off right now. Enjoy. So like I mentioned, we're creating a retaining wall here to start separating some of the areas, and a lot of the terraforming and plans that I have for the next few months are gonna come into play, and this look and feel will start really blending in with everything else as we design the rest of the, you know, the rest of the town that we're creating here, or village. And it's fun. It's a blast. I'm enjoying it. I'm doing a lot of work in creative to get it prepared and work out some ideas so that we don't just get stumped. And sometimes that's the way to get through Minecraft. At least for me, I like to go and play around in creative and get some ideas going so that we can make some videos and make some cool episodes of this series that we're working on. Kind of like that. I think it looks pretty cool, and it'll make sense, like I said in the time lapse. It'll make a lot more sense once we start building this area out and making the changes that I planned for this area. These paths, we're gonna also redesign and add a little bit more detail to them. I've been kind of planning that in my head and then creative as well. Really excited about all of this, and this area, well, all these things drive me nuts. I need to redo that design. The redstone, yeah, keeps opening up those trapdoors. But yeah, this area is gonna come together. It's gonna make sense. This wall's not just random like it looks now. There is a plan going forward. So this next part of the build here, we're starting to build the area where the cows are gonna live. So we wanna get some hoppers in place to go to a single chest where it's gonna feed all the leather and beef. And then we have the dispensers here that we're gonna put water in, water buckets, so that they can float up to the top when we do the breeding. And then the entity crushing will eventually take over. These guys, I'm not looking forward to this part. We're gonna move them in there. We need to have 2 on the right one, 2 on the left one, so that we can get breeding. Yeah, that's my least favorite part of this build. So we let them out the doors. We get one of them at a time to begin with, and that was the plan that I went with. I thought this was going to be a lot harder than it was, but for some reason these cows decided to cooperate. It wasn't that hard after I finally realized if I just float up here and, you know, push them in, it's all good. Keep the wheat in my hand to keep their attention. That was the thing I kept messing up at first. I kept moving the wheat so they stopped caring about me and would walk away. Temporarily put a trapdoor there just so that I don't fall into it, or I don't have a 3rd and 4th cow fall into that one as well. This 3rd one was super easy to get in, but then the 4th one, he knew what was going on. I don't think he wanted to cooperate as much. Now that that's done, let's move on to the main part of the build. Let's do it. It is completed. I love it. I dig it. I love the way it looks. Let's go show you exactly how it works. Let's get some wheat in our hands. We're gonna come over here. We got to turn on the water, do that, get them up here. We'll breed them. It's gonna take a while. We got to get this full of cows before we'll get any profit from this. Turn it off, go over to the next one. Do that as well. Every time we come over here, once this is fully operating, we should get about 20 to 25, maybe a little bit more beef. So every 5 minutes we could come over here and breed them. We can definitely spend some time, maybe an hour or two at one day, getting all of these up. Let's make sure the hoppers are working. Let's drop a little bit in there. We should get 3 out. Yep, 3 wheat coming back to us. Very cool. All right, so let's switch to our rockets. We're gonna fly away here and get a good view of, ouch. Get a good view of it up here. Yeah, nighttime is nice. Let's take a look at it up here and, oh, we just missed. So I guess we'll take another loop around town, kind of see all the buildings. It's coming together. I can't wait to get this more populated, get more things built. I'm digging it. I'm loving this world. I want to spend so much more time in Minecraft, and I think I'm going to be doing that over the next few months. I hope you can see the vision. It's starting to come together for me. I see it all coming together, the plans. It's all, you know, it's exciting for me. I hope you hear it in my voice. I'm thrilled about this, but I'm socks way up. I'll catch you on the next episode.